What's a quantum computer? Cellular physics. Well, it is way above the supercomputer. You know how many times? Million times. It's million. We are introducing that computer to the Mayo Clinic to do medicine, bring it into Google and all that. And I really want you I really want you to come out from what you are right now and move on. It's time for you to move on. Just one time. CBS News, finish at 7 o'clock, watch everything, one time. So you can evaluate yourself. Okay, guys. You have to tell me what's so funny. So. Now, the CBS News every Sunday at 7 o'clock, sometimes they push it if they have a football game or what have you, 60 minutes. And it's a segment of 4 segments, 15 minutes each. I really want you to go back to CBS. I think on YouTube you can go back, CBS News 60 minutes with the date yesterday, on Sunday. And listen to that with that quantum computer. Beside million other things, but that particular one, for all the people that were interviewed, saying where their project is coming, they were all speaking with an accent. None of them were American. You know what that means? Anybody can tell me what that means? If the United States of America closed the door for immigrants, will die. Because this generation is indifferent. I'm not talking about you. You are to me because I see other schools. You are top notch. You are. With all the silliness you do, you are top notch. Because I see what's going on. The only people advanced more than you are the Jewish school. They challenge each other for how many books they read every week. They challenge each other. It's not funny. It's not funny when I see my kids. Okay, that's an introduction. I am going to brief what we talk about because I need to proceed today to evaluation of the leader. Put it in the back so you can pay attention. Okay. We talk about the leader. We talk about specification of the character of the leader. And there were 6 of them. Can somebody remind me what they are? Can somebody remind me what they are? Listen, guys, if really I don't see you work with me, I'm not going to waste my time anymore. I'm really not. 6 adjectives, 6 characteristics to the leader. We discussed it the last 2 times. And somebody started telling me which number. Planning. Do you remember planning? Thank you. Planning. You don't do planning. Maybe you have somebody who will do planning, but you as a leader, you look and see what they are doing. Or you give your advice, give your impression, give your vision. But you are seeing what they are doing. Planning. Number 2.
Facing major problems.
Oh, okay. Facing acute problem. Not chronic problem. Not the chronic problem, that's a manager's job. Chronic problem like the electric is out, the light bulb is out, that employee coming late. I'm talking about chronic problem, I'm talking about acute problem. Acute problem, they're going to say, the guy said, well, that professor was the professor is coming and he did not show up. I said, well, what do you want me to do? This is crime. This is not my problem. Go see where he is, where he eats, which masjid he go to, which school he go to. Look for him. Like I told you, when my little boy come to me, I have a problem with my math. Okay, where's your problem? I look and it's a white page. I say, well, you didn't try anything. Try and then you come to me. You're talking about a serious problem. Number 3.
I got improve on what you have. Their relationships.
Okay. With the relationship, then open a new, you maintain what you have now and open a new market. And I said, I give you an example. 7-Eleven, the CEO, with the CEO of Coca-Cola. They are on a golf course. They make a deal. And I tell you what the deal is. 7-Eleven doesn't want to pay for advertisement. Coca-Cola said, I will pay. I said, you know what? I will put your Coca-Cola sign, but you put on it 7-Eleven. So they make that big deal on a golf course. This is what they need. See what I'm saying? So when you are big shot, you have to see who they are and you build that relationship. Whatever you have, you build it and you make a new relationship. What else? I'm sorry? Absolutely. Like I was telling you, ESNA has a convention specifically for the teacher of Islamic school. I went there, I never knew about it. It's in Chicago. I learned so much. I came back, I said, Ms. Shireen, I want you to go. Take some teacher with you, we go and learn. You go meet, it was maybe 50 different schools, from Georgia to Texas you learn from each other. Each one give you an idea. So you go to convention, you go to conference, you learn, and you send your people to learn. So what else? That you improve yourself and you improve your people. This is why you have half a day on Wednesday every month. Because your teacher got a new course, learn how to deal with you, how to improve their teaching, how to do better job with you. That's what that is. You understand? I'm reviewing what we learned so far. And then, I was telling you, the last things, anybody remember? The last one? When you want to honor your people, if I want to honor my teacher, I don't ask Ms. Shireen to honor the teacher. I honor the teacher. I have 2 teachers downstairs in the kindergarten. They've been with us for 25 years. And I have a student here. They were kindergarten down there. And they're still there. You give them the back, I tell them how much I appreciate. You raise the whole generation. So who does that? The leader do that. You don't. When you want to honor anybody, you have to do it as a leader. You don't give it to your superior, or you give it to your manager or to your supervisor. You got it? That's review what we learned so far. And then we said, when we talk about a new business, now that's go for everything. For a church, for a mosque, for a school, for a company, for anything. What did we say? The law of 80-20, 20-80, anybody remember? 80% of your whatever, if you have a company, say Pepsi Cola, 80%, 20% of those clients will buy your stuff. Why? Because Coca-Cola is a franchise. So 20% is your customers. These 20%, like in the masjid, 20% who donate 80% of the budget. And then they have, there's a guy from Italy, I forgot what his name, that was his oral law or something. And they found out from those 20% 20% of the 20%, actually the one who contribute to 64% of your capital, of your budget. What that mean? What that mean? That mean if I am your customer, you have a company, and I am your customer, and you know how much my value is, you take care of me. And you see if I buy from you for $1 million a year, and he buy from you $2,000 a year, you are nice to him, but you really look at my birthday, send me card on my birthday, you know I am Muslim, you send me card on my Eid, you know I am Muslim, you send me Ramadan Mubarak in my, I get a card from a lot of other people who are non-Muslim, tell me about Eid Mubarak, Ramadan Mubarak, and all that. You need to know, if he is Jewish, you know when Hanukkah is, you send him, have a good Hanukkah. And you have to know these things. So you take care of your customer, because that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to work somewhere, and you're going to take care of your people. And that's how it's going to make you successful. Are you with me? Mm-hmm. No. Last time I wrote it on the board, but I realized I should just give it to you. We are going to maybe this time you feel I'm going over your head. But you remember it one day. You said, it's really... You as a leader, you have two jobs to do. Number one, to encourage, and number two, to give guidance. Right? As a boss, you have to encourage, and you have to give guidance, correct? Correct? So, I said this is encouragement, and this is guidance. Some leader, you don't encourage, but they give a lot of guidance. Listen to me. Is any of you work at all? Or did work at all? Anyway, you never work? But raise your hand, people who work. People who work, raise your hand. You're spoiled, guys. You did not work? Unbelievable, I was 6 years old when I worked. So anyway. Okay, are you with me? Let's focus, please. Some leader, they don't encourage at all, but they always give guidance. Every time you need to do this, you come this time, you leave that time, you do this, you don't do this. It gives you so many directions, so many instructions. Pick your friend here and says, what's the matter with you? What's the matter with you, man? Okay? Some leader, they don't encourage and they don't give any instruction. Some leader encourage all the time and give instruction all the time. And some leader encourage, but they don't give instruction. Now, what are we going to call these people? The one who does not encourage you, but give you a lot of does not encourage you, but he give you a lot of instruction. And the one who, I'm sorry? I just want to mention, I am a very kind person, but when I get mad, I will get mad. So if I'm investing so much time for me to teach you, you better appreciate it. Otherwise, you'll not be in my class, you'll not be in my school. I mean that. So don't get me. Going back, because you really distract me, and I'm trying to focus on you. The person who does not give you any encouragement, but he gives you a lot of instruction, what are we going to call him? So you need encouragement. The person who doesn't give you any instruction and does not give you any encouragement, what are we going to call him? I don't call him a nice name. Delegate. It's just delegate. The one who gives you instruction and does not give you encouragement, we're going to give you guidance. And the one who gives you a lot of instruction and a lot of encouragement, we are going to call him a trainer, because he is the one who is training you. With that said, this is encouragement, and that's guidance. Now we're talking to employee. The employee, I have a girl by the name of Susan, just graduated from architecture. She came off the school, and she has a lot of enthusiasm. She just came off the school. She just graduated. Yes, she has a lot of enthusiasm, but she has an experience which she doesn't have experience. So we are going to call this qualification. I'm going to use qualification and enthusiasm, right? So some people, who is this guy? He is not qualification, she is low, and she is enthusiastic. She is right here, right? She just came off the school, she has a lot of ideas, but the school is something, and we go to your life is something else. Did you know that? You go to school for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, you come out, it is a completely different world. You have to learn the job. Did you know that or not? Okay. So she doesn't have a qualification, but she has that enthusiasm. What are we going to call her? Quick. And then we have, after 5 months, now she learned in 5 months. There's a lot of things she cannot do. Nobody is going to encourage her. She's going to feed her friends at school, at work. They've been there forever. They complain, they don't like their life. You know, the whole story of misery. Did you run through that? Okay. So, and then she has encouragement. No, she will have some qualification, and her enthusiasm decrease. And we are going to call her advanced. And then after 5 years, she has a lot of qualification? Yes. Yes. She has a lot of qualification. What about her enthusiasm? Down. After 5 years, she just go every Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and that's it. So what are we going to be calling her? Advanced. Or medium. And then, after 15 years, she knew, go to City Hall and see those people been working there for years. Look at their attitudes. These people are highly qualified. Are they enthusiastic? Hear the surprise. Hear the surprise. What happened at that time, they are no longer a regular. They are either supervisor or manager. And what happened to them, they give him a project. And they knew from experience, this project can be done. I will take it. They take it to himself. And he's enthusiastic about it. Why? Because he's going to accomplish it, and he's going to get credit for it. You with me? get the credit for it. What's the end result? He's going to be promoted more. But if that person got a project and he knows it's not going to work, what he's going to do? He knows it's not going to work. What's going to do?
Be less enthusiastic.
No,
Be more motivated.
no,
Demotivated.
no. I am a supervisor, and they give me a project, and I know it's not going to fly. It's going to go to zoning, they turn it down. They knew that from experience, 15 years. What do? You give it to the beginner. You give it to the beginner. You don't take it anymore. Why should you? You give it to the new people coming. You need to understand that when you go on a job and see why people treat you like this. You understand? Now, if we go back to encouragement and guidance, to you as a leader, let me go back. We have an exhibit. What's your name? Huh? Zahir. Zahir, expert in exhibit. Every time we have International Day, Zahir have a table, and he is there. We have an exhibit coming up. I said, Zahir, would you like to do it? He goes, I know, but I'm tired. I've been doing this for so many times. Me as a leader, I should not force Zahir to do it, because he is not going to do a good job, because he doesn't want to. I am going to another person who is enthusiastic and he wants to do it. Two things. He wants to do it and who is enthusiastic. You get the drift? You see what I'm trying to tell you? So you as a leader, you don't have to be this or this or this or this. You as a leader, you have to be all of that. What you're going to do, you're going to look and you see, let me go back home. I am at home, I have 6 children. She is good in math, but she doesn't do math. I will get her teacher to help her with the math. But she is good in English and she loves English. Why would I bring her teacher to teach her English? You understand?
Yeah.
So you see as a leader where your need is. What's your you have to know your people. Think with me, please. Look at the people. This guy is good. There is a guy here, his name is Ibrahim. We assigned him last year to speak for the 12th grader graduation. He's not here.
That's the one who's
That's the one who. Why? Because we discovered his speech is okay. He can relate to the people. He look eye to the eye. By the way, I'm going to make you one lecture about speaking, how to speak, how to make a lecture. Because that's part of leadership. That's very important, and I really advise you. First year in college, you do have a lot of elective. If you want to study, two advice, if you want to study anything in medicine, take medical vocabulary, and if you don't, take public speaking. It's so important. So, that's what I'm saying. You a good leader, you have to be all of that, to look at your people and see where Zahir will fit to benefit the company. Where he fit to benefit the company. Did you learn something today? Seriously?
Yeah.
No problem. That's okay. All right. Thank you very much.